welcome to the call. We're very
Okay.
Daniel. Innocent. All right, Innocent. Daniel,
You're
start. Go ahead,
welcome,
please.
Mr. Innocent Daniel.
Yeah. Good to be here tonight. Good to be here tonight. I want to welcome everybody joining from all over the world. Joining from the USA, joining from South Africa, Kenya, Cameroon, everywhere tonight. To some is good morning, some is afternoon, some is good evening. Okay, I want to welcome you tonight, and I believe.
Innocent, real quickly, we want to see your face. Don't forget, try and bring your camera a little bit. We want to see your good-looking face.
Well, I've not been to barbing salon for a while, so you can see COVID-19 has actually made us grow unexpected beards, and well, that's good. At least we are rebranding. It's giving us a new look. Okay, I'm going to take it off so that it won't affect my presentation. Okay, I'm so delighted to be here tonight to share with us. One of the few things I've learned over the years, and I believe that tonight is going to impact someone. I've been in this industry in the last 8 years, and I've learned so much. And I can tell you, in the room of leadership, there's always space for learning. And I keep learning every day, learn from everybody. And I can tell you, all I'm going to share tonight is the reason why Pure is the right vehicle right now to go to the next level. For anyone who will be listening tonight, the reason why Pure is the right vehicle to go to the next level. So I want to appreciate Dr. Ben for what he has done so far in the last 1 year in the continent of Africa. We are so excited. I want to thank all the management of different countries, Nigeria, Ghana, and all the leaders coming up in other countries. We are so excited about what is happening. Okay, so I will share quickly tonight. I know my slide might not be as beautiful as Dr. Ben's slide, but the most important thing is you just need to get the content. The content is what is most important tonight. Okay, I appreciate all my leaders all over, doing wonderful things across Nigeria and Africa. I salute you, and I believe in you, and I believe we are going to take this business to the next level. Okay, I will start tonight by sharing the topic I call Why Pure? Why is Pure the right vehicle for you, for me, right now, to go to the next level, to create the success that we desire? Why Pure? A wise man once said, if you want to go to a place you've not gone to before, the road becomes so far because you've not been to the place before, you just want to go to the place, so the road becomes so far. But when you know how to get there, it becomes shorter. And when you know a person who has gotten there before, you say you're already there. So tonight I'm going to be showing you where we are going. In case you are set out to go and maybe you don't really know how far or how close it is, I'm going to be sharing some things that probably help you to adjust your vision and what you're seeing and your capacity. Probably need to add more or need to do more. So I'm going to be sharing those things tonight, and I've chosen this topic, Why Pure? Okay, we're going to be looking at 5 things here. 5 things. We are going to be looking at the company Pure. We are going to be looking at the ownership. We are going to be looking at the product. We are going to be looking at the comp plan. We are going to be looking at the business behind the comp plan. And we are going to be looking at team building. So we are going to be looking at these 5 things tonight. So I'm going to start with the company. Why Pure? Now, why is it Pure? Number one, Pure is an American company. And it's important you know the value that American company brings into their company is important. Because anybody can tell you that, well, there are network marketing, they come from any country and any country is okay, fine. But you know what? American company brings pride with their company. They create a level of, pride that makes you to know that if you belong to this company and you work with this company to a highest level, You are going to be so proud. You are going to be so honored with the company because that is the value they bring to the company. This is not a company from some other country. I don't want to mention names. So there's a value they bring. Now, this company has done 11 years. That is an endorsement. That's a credibility. Now, this company have existed for 11 years. There are companies, they set out and they just come to Africa. They've not been to anywhere and they grow their business in Africa and they are telling you they are this, they are that. But I can tell you, this company's 11 years can be proven by their track record. We have seen what they've done in the last 11 years and we can connect with that. So you are not starting, you are not joining a company that is just starting this year or last year. You are joining a company that have done 11 years. They have track record. Now, this company is over $1 billion in capitalization, and I believe you know that it's debt-free. A lot of companies are in a lot of debts, but this company have capitalized up to $1 billion US dollars. It's not all the companies you see in the US that have moved into the realm of $1 billion company. Some of them are just in hundreds, but we have a company that moved to $1 billion company. Now, I'm going somewhere tonight. Now, this company is doing business in 12 countries, still counting. 12 countries, still counting. What does that tell you? It tells you there's room for growth. I love this. That's why I put still counting. There's room for massive growth. It means that if you are focused enough, if you can see the future with the hindsight, as in with a strong insight, you can see where this company is going. Imagine when this company will be in 50 countries. What do you think the revenue will be? Because I see it there. We have seen companies that came from the US so many years back, and they said this in, and eventually they moved. Today, some of them are 100 countries, 150 countries. And I believe with what Pure has, in the next few years, Pure is going to be in so many countries. Think about that. If you're part of those who take these businesses to those other countries, what do you think is going to look like for you? So it's important to know that. Then I want us to look at the ownership of the company. The ownership, very, very important, because one of the things you need to check out in any company, I also checked it out before I joined Pure. When I was called, I said, who are the people behind this company? Because everything rises and falls on leadership. Every leader, every organization is a lending shadow of the organization. Sorry, every organization is a lending shadow of the leader. So if the leader is a visionary leader, you will see that the company is going to go far. So you need to check out the leader ownership. Look at Chairman John. Chairman John is a man who has played in this industry. He didn't come to do business. He grew from the industry. He grew. He was an idea to become an owner of a company, a billion-dollar company. What does that tell you? He understands what you feel as an IBO. You know, one of the good books said, "We don't have a high priest who does not know the feelings of infirmity." He understands what it means to be to prospect. He understands what it means to create momentum. He understands everything about the industry. So that's why he can connect with all of us. And that is the heart of leadership that is bringing to the business. Now we'll look at Phil Knight. Phil Knight is one man that is a brand. Phil Knight is a brand. In fact, throwing his brand into Pure kills it for us. This is a man, as at last year, Forbes magazine October was ranked the 21st richest man in the world. I tell anybody that cares to know, whatever wisdom that made him the 21st richest man in the world, I need to connect with that wisdom. I don't need to question it. So yeah, it's a brand that is connecting to our company, and I can tell you that is a lot. That is a lot. It shows that he believes in what this company does and he believes in their strength. Bobby Love, when you read the profile of Bobby Love, what he brings on the table, you know, I call him the what's it called now? The clearinghouse, that how much is coming in. This guy understands finances, you understand development. So when you get this type of guys in the company, they are visionary. They know where they are projecting where the company is going. So we are so proud to have such strong ownership. And we know that Phil Knight joined this company in 2016, and between that 2016 and 2020, this company moved to this $1 billion capitalization. So I need us to know that we have strong ownership. And lastly, and we have our own Dr. Ben. And if you look at by the side, I put Africa is right, if Africa on the rise. And what does that tell you? That when someone who is not just an American, who is also a Nigerian, who understands the terrain, it makes growth easy to happen. Someone who understands the terrain. So what is it? Is wearing two caps. Wearing the cap of being an American, also wearing the cap of being in Nigeria, being a Nigerian and African. So you understand the terrain, and that is why it's not unconnected with the exponential growth that we are beginning to see in Pure right now, also growing into other countries. And that's why I put the Africa is actually on the rise, because someone who understands the market is the one driving the market right now. And we are so excited because the wealth that will be created in Africa because of him saying yes to bring Pure to Africa. I'm telling you, it's only posterity that will write about it. So we are so happy to have that level of ownership in the company. Okay, so I've talked about the company, I've talked about ownership. So the third thing we need to look at now is our product. Now, if you are joining this call for the first time, these are the things you need to evaluate. Then that will either double your speed or put it on a geometrical dimension. So let's look at the product. And I'm going to point out two major strengths of the products of Pure. And I'm going to start with this. Number one is our philosophy. What does it mean to you? Now, for me, I've been in this industry in the last 8 years. This is the first time I'm seeing a company that is not just pushing out product out there, they are pushing out a philosophy. Sometimes you can forget some people's name, but you might not forget their philosophy. They are thinking behind what they are doing. Very, very important. Now, this company said all our products is built around cleanse, balance, build. That is heavy. Cleanse, balance, build. So it simply means when somebody comes to Pure, you're not just coming to get products, you're coming into a company that spelled out a process. And every doctor outside there will tell you that for healing, for a recovery to happen in the body, there's always a process. And this company factored this process, and this is key. And why is it key? Look at this. Why is it key? Every other company sell products. We sell fundamental principle of healthy living. You need to take notes. Every other company sell products, but we sell fundamental of healthy living. And that is why we're getting the kind of results we're getting. So you come into Pure right now, you're not just buying a product, you're buying our process. And once you buy into our process, your outcome cannot be, we can predict it because we know what our process can do. Now, you can buy products anywhere, or you engage process with Pure product. It's a process. So now some people come in and say, which product do I buy? I say, we don't sell product, we sell a process. And that is why it goes together. Once you can cleanse your body, because we are dealing with fundamental health issue, then you balance, it creates a balance in the acidity level of your body, make it alkaline, and you build your immune system, reversal happens. And once the reversal happens, the person gets healthy. And that's why some people, they use it within some few days, they were like, wow, is that how your product work? No, there's no magic. It's just that we are dealing with fundamental, we are dealing with process. Okay? Now, these are reasons why we are listed in Physician Dex reference. Is it not amazing that Cleanse is listed in Physician Dex reference? Because they know that the first point of call in recovery process of anybody is to deal with toxin level. Once you can deal with toxin level, then every other thing can work. I've met several doctors, and this is what they tell me, that we are joining this company because they have the process to get anybody back to healthy lifestyle. Now, it also informed the partnership with NMA. Now, when you see all this medical community coming into this thing, the question you need to ask yourself, what are they seeing in Pure that is not any other place? They are seeing a process. And this process have undergone clinical trials, has undergone science research. There's a science behind this thing, and that's why you see the community coming to. So that is the number one strength I needed to know that Pure Product has, that we have a product that has a process. Then we look at the number two. This is number two. It will interest you. The ability to interface between curative and wellness. Very strong. I don't know if anybody has told you before that it took Pure within 2 days, something happened in his body. Now, just know here, we are not claiming any thing that this product has done, but by reason of what people share with us, their experience with this product, they are telling us, wow, this is like magic. Because their mindset is supplements will take probably like 90 days or 3 months before they begin to see the work. But some people get into it. I personally, I had a growth before this company came, and it was 2 more. When the product came, I started using Cleanse. I was not really using Cleanse for the growth. I was just using it, okay, this is the first product, let me engage it. But you know what? Within 4 days, the thing disappeared. Now, for anybody else, you would think, no, this can be supplements like drug. That's why some people mistake it for drug. It's not drug. It's supplement. But because it deals with fundamental health issues, that is what that result come. Now, I'm going to tell you why I try to get you to see the interface that this product play between, it seems sometimes to some people like curative, to some people it's wellness. But we need to understand it's a lifestyle product. We are not in the sickness industry, we are in the wellness industry. But what do? We get people who are sick up and we set them on the path of wellness. People who are sick, once we get them out of their sick bed, we get them on the lifestyle path. So that is why we will continue to be before anybody as long as this company remains. Why? We're interfacing. There's an interface between that. So it's a lifestyle that we set people on, but we get some people out of this place and we set them on the life journey of lifestyle product that we have. Now, having said that, I want us to look at the MLM industry itself. Let's just quickly look at some statistics. Please, I want you to follow me closely tonight. Remember, we are discussing why Pure. Why Pure? So I want to look at some MLM industry statistics. And I'm going to start with this. Now, currently, the healthcare industry is worth currently $8.734 trillion. Now, these are research I've carried out. Now, it might not give you exact figure, but I need you to know that this is an idea of what the industry looks like. It might not be the exact figure, but this is the research. $8.734 trillion and projected to worth $11.908 trillion by 2022. What does that tell you? It tells you that there's a huge industry that we are dealing with. A huge industry. This is the healthcare industry, but we are going to separate the wellness industry and all that. Well, I need you to know that this is the value of the industry right now. So you see that this industry can compete favorably with any industry you can think about. And let me give you an idea of the new normal. The idea of the new normal that COVID-19 has created, that more money is going to go to healthcare industry. So it simply means the projection is actually going to beat the $11 trillion. That's where it's going because of what COVID-19 has created. Okay. Now we take it further. Now, that is the healthcare industry. Healthcare industry is also both the sickness and the wellness industry combined. But let's now separate it. According to the Global Wellness Institute, the global health and wellness industry is now worth $4.2 trillion. Now, this is wellness. It is separated now from the general healthcare industry. This is the wellness. The wellness, now if you look at this, it's almost like half of what the healthcare industry looks like. And what are the industries that we are mentioned in this? This is it. The health and wellness industry encompass all activities which promote, look at this, physical and mental well-being, yoga and healthy eating, personal care and beauty, nutrition and weight loss, meditation, spa, retreats, workplace wellness, and wellness tourism. Now, this is what makes up this $4.2 trillion industry. Now, we are going to narrow down more. We are going to go specific. I'm giving you general now. We are going specific more. Now, if this is what the wellness world like, now let's look at what our own industry is worth. Now, the dietary supplement industry, nutrition, is worth about 220 billion US dollars and projected to worth almost $500 billion by 2025. What does this statistics mean to you? We are going to get there soon. Because when I saw all these numbers, the paradigm shifted, it changed. Because we have met a lot of people, you are trying to prospect them, they look down on what you're talking about because we are not projecting what we have worth. And I don't even blame us. We don't even know the weight of what we are carrying. We don't know because once the value of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Now, this is going to change your paradigm, how you carry yourself in the industry and how you connect yourself with people because there is so much value that we are having. Now, having said all of that, I need to show you what is the revenue of the industry. What does the revenue look like? Let me increase my screen a bit, probably so that I can see this. What does the revenue look like? Now, if you look at this bar here, this is the year 2009 rather. The MLM industry revenue, that's about 117 B. And since then, it's been on a consistent growth. And in 2017, it came to 189 billion US dollars. And this is according to mastermindevent.com. You can Google it, mastermindevent.com. This is the statistics they brought out on their MLM categorization and what has happened between 2009 and 2017. It has moved from 117 to 189 billion. This is massive. Now, when you hear this revenue, it's not just the company. It's about the people who are in the industry creating this revenue. And it's important you know this, that your industry currently, as at 2017, had made sales of 189 billion US dollars. Okay. Now, I want to bring it home. I don't know how many of us have seen this book, but this is one of the books written by a man I respect so much, the name Paul Zempisa. Paul Zempisa. Paul Zempisa, if you read his profile, you can Google him. He used to be an economic advisor to, at the time, to an American president. He's done so much in the wellness industry. He's a professor, Paul Zempisa. Now, look, this book was written in 2002, and he said, the next $1 trillion. Now, this is the caveat. I don't know if you can see. Let me enlarge this a bit. He said, why the wellness industry will exceed the $1 trillion healthcare sickness industry in the next 10 years. Take note of that. Why the wellness industry will exceed the $1 trillion healthcare sickness industry in the next 10 years. Remember, he wrote this book in 2002. Now, between 2002 to date is 18 years. Now, looking back at 18 years, I just showed you currently now that wellness industry is now 4.2 trillion. You see, the guy was having the right projection because he saw where the thing was going. It was based on science and he was able to project. Now we have exceeded that. This is 18 years after, it's now on 4.2 trillion, but it's going more. But he made a statement in this book, and that is where I want everybody to connect with right now. He made a statement. The book is been scarce around here. Probably some of us will ask Dr. Ben probably to help us make some order at Amazon. Maybe we are going to buy it, but it's a book you need to read. Now, the guy, look at what the guy said. I love this. He said the custodians of the wellness industry won't be the manufacturers, but the distributors. This is the bomb. The custodian of this 220 billion industry is not going to be the manufacturers. Who is going to be the distributors? Now, if you understand what that statement means, it means that you are a custodian of this one, you are part of the custodian of this 187 billion that the industry currently pays out annually. Very important. That's what it means. You are part of that industry. So when you understand that you are part of that, then that repositions you. The next time you are speaking to someone from a knowledge base. That I'm not presenting something that is just nothing. I'm presenting something to you that is huge, that is big, that the revenue is this. So the person from the angle of respect begins to understand what they are talking about. Now, having said all of that, there are two ways to distribute products. There's direct sales, which we know the direct sales industry is there. There's a lot of distribution of healthcare products here and there. But the one I'm talking about tonight is the one that uses our business model, which is network marketing. Business model, which is network marketing. And that is what I've been giving you the statistics that the industry paid us about $187 billion last year. Okay, so this is my big question to you. The big question is, looking at this staggering data, how much resolve do you have to take your own market share of the entire industry using Pure as a platform? Remember, we belong to the MLM industry. Pure is our vehicle. Pure is our vehicle. So the question is, looking at this, how much are you positioning for this? Because the big question here is market share. Market share, that's what we're positioning for. Let me give you an example. Some years back, I had a friend that is into distribution of pharmaceutical products. Remember, it's in the healthcare, but not wellness. But I'm also a distributor, just like he distributes. But the difference between me and him is I am not paid salary. The business I was doing with the company was creating market share, not just for the company, for myself. My friend was also creating a market share for the company, because each customer he brought into that company remains a customer with that company. But you know what? When he left that company, he stopped earning anything. He stopped earning and he started looking for another job. But you know what? My company, where I built and I'm building, I'm not just earning commission, I'm taking market share. So my target is, in the next 5 years, if I have 1 million people, it's like I've created a company within the company. I have a market share, because what I'm earning is based on what each person is consuming. So when you join my business, when I sign you up in Pure, what you've done is you have joined my own company as innocent, because you connected with my registration number then before you even pick your product from the company. So it means there are two companies here. You company and the company itself. So when you understand that, you now begin to work towards market share. It's about market share. That's what we are doing here. It's about market share. And I'm going to show you some statistics again that will blow your mind. I'm going to show you some statistics again so that you can really position yourself. Now, what I did was, let's take, okay, I said a look into market value of Pure products in segments. So we know we have various Pure products, but I've taken some segments and I'll try to classify them. So we're going to look at it right now and see what is the value of this market. Number one market I want us to take a look at is the detox market. The detox market. The detox market. Now, currently, based on my research, the detox market is worth $50.92 billion. $50.92. This is heavy, 50.92. Now, next time you are marketing cleanse and detoxification to someone, what you are simply doing, you are taking part of this market share. The question is, how many more people can you get into your detox market share? Into your detox market share, how many people? And you know, we have the most fantastic products. Of course, there are other products that also have, we have daily detox, but this is one we have in Africa. Now, the next time you are showing anybody this product, you show the person this product based on the market value. So you know that I'm marketing this, I'm prospecting someone to use this product because I know the 50 billion point something dollars that this market is worth, I'm taking part of it. So I need you to have that in your mind. So that is for detox. We look at the next industry, which is weight loss and weight management market size share, 2020 global industry. Look at the value, market value of weight loss. It's about 167 billion US dollars. About 167 billion US dollars. The question is, how much of this market share are you taking? Because if you don't know, when we are talking about sleep trim, when we are talking about cleanse, talking about what is it called, daily view, Mila, because I'm also talking based on the products we have in Africa here, but I know more is going to come, but the company has more products than this without. But based on what we have, you can see how big the market share you are taking is. How big? So you are not just getting someone to use sleep trim, you are not just getting someone to use cleanse or Mila to reduce weight or to manage his weight. You are taking part of this market share. So can you extend your frontiers of how many people you can get into that net of weight loss and weight management all over Nigeria? That is number two. Then we go to number three, immune system. Immune system. Immune system. We are going to look at what is the market share of your immune system. I love this because some things are happening. Based on these figures I saw online, it's about $14 billion. That is the value of this market generally. And you know, we have products that actually have the capacity to take a huge market share. We have a big market with our Daily Build and Pure Excel to partake in this massive market share. And like we've been saying some postings of this while that Dr. Benjamin have been sending to us, that some of the biggest community pharmacy companies in Nigeria have added to their package, part of what they are giving to people. Now, what does that tell you? Those pharmacies are also taking market share. That's what they are doing. If you don't know, they are taking the market share, and that's why they are promoting it, because they know what this product can do. Now, they are marketing because when everybody knows them as the brand that is pushing this, people want to go to them. That's what they are doing. So are you also taking the market share by knowing that this $14 billion industry belongs to everyone? Because remember, you are not a manufacturer. You are not a pharmaceutical distributor. You are an MLM distributor. You are creating a market share. And that is what they are doing. So when you understand this, the next time you're marketing this product, you know that you are not just selling, you are taking market share. Because as people use it consistently, then your market share keep growing. Okay, I need to look at cardiovascular. Don't mind the drugs there, but just look at the cardiovascular industry. And cardiovascular is what we call, when we're going to be talking about heart health, how our supplement can support. Now, this is the market value currently. It's about 47.2. Okay, it's like, let me increase so that you can see this. It's about 47.29 billion in 2018. And it's projected that by 2026, it's going to go up to $63.96 billion. And they said in North America, cardio market size is about $21.89 billion. Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? It means we have something heavy in our hand, and Pure has a product that can support heart health. And we have this product that can support our heart health. And more product that the company has that can support all these things. So what does that tell you? It means we are part of that market share. We are part of those that are going to take part of that billions of dollars you are seeing. And I quickly go to the next two other industries, and I call it the beverage market. The beverage markets, coffee and energy. Coffee and energy. And I try to look at what does it look like? And I look at coffee. And of course, coffee is a huge market. A huge market. I know we don't have coffee currently in Africa, but these are the things that are going to come as time goes on. But we are preparing for this. Coffee market is about $27 billion. That's projection between 2019 and 2025. That's what it's going to look like, the coffee market. What does that tell you? Of course, coffee is a big market. And we have the best of coffee. When I was in the US, I bought Peck. I came back, I used that product. It was amazing. It was fantastic. Then we have this other one. We have our Pure Cafe. Many of us have tasted this product when Dr. Ben brought some of them to Nigeria, and we have Pure Peck, and fantastic. The good thing about this product, it helps you to lose weight even while you're using them. They're organic coffee. And that is how big. So it's not just those other coffees, these are organic coffees that our company has. And it means that we are part of that big market share. The next one is energy. Congratulations to South Africa. They have this product right now. They have energy products. And when I look at what the global energy drinks market size was valued in 2018 at $53.1 billion. Then is projected to hit $86.1016 billion by 2026. So that gives you an idea. Imagine what the energy drink industry are doing. Yet, that is, their caffeine is very, very injurious to our hearts. But Pure has the best energy drink you can think about in all, what's it called? In all variants. South Africa is having the, what's it called now? The watermelon. They have watermelon right now. And I believe as time goes on, more of this is going to come. And the last industry I want to talk about is the skincare. The skincare. We know Pure last year partnered with Nerium, and today we have what we call Pure Nerium. Skincare industry is estimated to go to about $189.3 billion by 2025. And what does that tell you? It tells you that we have a very huge market share with our Nerium product. With our Nerium products, have a huge market share. We have night cream, even though it has not come to Africa, but the results are amazing. We have this. Okay, having shown you all this, now I just narrow into the business quickly. But what you need to know is, based on what I've said, what do you see? And that is what I need you to be thinking about. Now, I've talked about market share. Now, this is one of the person, our top leader in the company, who have stood with this company in the last 11 years, and he has taken a huge market share. Now, I showed between 2009 and 2018, 2017, what the industry have done. I can tell you what Jerry Bonnet has done. He has taken part of that market share. And that is why you see him today is in the top 30 MLM leaders in the world. He was not selling products, he was taking market share. Today, his market has expanded, grown to different countries, and his market has also grown to Nigeria. Today, we have some team that is part of their global team that's taking market share, and is on about $265,000 a month. That is about 98 million naira in Nigeria. Think about that. Okay, so now I'll quickly run that because my time is fast spent. So our comp plan has to do with binary and unit level, but you need to understand the uniqueness. The uniqueness is the binary gets you to ND. And what does that mean? It simply means if there's no traction in your team, in your first 10, 20 levels, if there's a traction at the 50th level, what does that mean? It means that you are going to see the effect of, which does not happen in only uni level. In most uni level, they cut you off at level 8, at 8 level, and they tell you there's compression. But with binary, you can go as deep as infinity, and that is massive. And that's why some of you today, because of the, what's it called now, the spillover, you kept getting email. What is happening is the binary is growing, and the deeper it goes, that is how where it can end. The uni level, what is the advantage of uni level? Uni level gives you opportunity to go wide while you are going deep. You go wide while you're going deep. So it simply means you can do 5 by 5, 10 by 10, and you can go as wide as you want. And that is the advantage of the combination of these two. Okay, having said that, I quickly, okay, I think I'll talk about the advantage, but let me talk about this 3 all-end rewarding plan that we have. Now, remember, I'm talking about the business plan, marketing plan right now. All ends. We have a good front end. What is our front end? Our front end is that payment you get once you begin to register people, and is very, very helpful. Get you going and get you moving. Our front end is fantastic. You can sell your products or you can use it, but it gets you going. I don't want to do that because this is not comp plan. But remember, I'm talking about all ends rewarding. Now, why is this all end important? Some companies, you earn so much at the front end, or you earn nothing at the back end. In fact, I know a company, even after 6, 7 years that people have worked, you still need to recruit minimum of 3 persons in the month before you earn. Now, that is a killing comp plan. That is not an all end. It looks good in the front, but mid-end and back-end is not. But I can tell you, we have the good ends, the all ends covered. Our front end, you get to earn good money. And we have our mid-end. Our mid-end is a combination of our team bonus, lifestyle bonus, and rank bonus. All these things are the things begin together at your mid-end, because at this point, your team have started growing. Your team have started growing, and you enjoy team bonus, rank bonus. This is what you enjoy at the mid-end, and we look at the back end. So this is the mid-end. Now you earn team bonus, you earn lifestyle bonus, then you earn rank bonus. Now, time will not permit me, I can't share this now, but I would have shown you what this mid-end can earn you on a monthly basis and annual basis. But let's go on to the next thing, the back end. Now, the back end is a combination of the team, the generational bonus, and the profit sharing. The team, the generational, and profit sharing. The team continues, is a continuum, it continues. Now, that is what the back end, but let me show you the power of our generational matching bonus, because some of us might not know. Let me show you something here that is powerful. Now, if you get your team set on this structure, what is this structure? A structure of having 10 persons on your first level. That is 5 on your right, 5 on your left, 5 on. Now, on your first level, you're going to have 10. Now, if this 10 get 10, you're going to have 100 on your second level, 1,000 on your third level, and 10,000 on your fourth level. Let me tell you, if you sit down and do your mathematics for the next 5 years, you're going to hit this figure. And this is the figure I'm running with right now. Now, if everybody just earned $100 in their team bonus, just $100 alone, $100 alone. On the first level, that's $70, second level, $700, third level, $7,000, and the fourth level is $70,000. And know that the team bonus of your team, as they are growing, is going to keep growing. It's going to keep growing. So some people earn 200, 300, some earn 500, you know. So it's going to go on and on. Now, what will happen when they begin to earn $500? Look at what it looks like. 350 here, 35 here, 35,000 here, 350. When I plotted this and I don't sleep anymore. I'm telling you, I'm fired up for the next 10 years. It's a powerful structure that we are setting. I tell my team that thank God for what Jerry Bonnet has done. But I can tell you, we don't need 10 years to do much more than he has done. If you look at this mathematics, you understand. That's why one of our top leader, what's it called now, Bear Harry, said Pure has the mechanics to generate true wealth. And this is the mechanics here. This is only on generational matching bonus. So if you understand these mechanics, you know why some of us don't sleep anymore. Some of us don't sleep. If you understand what this thing is, now this is what you begin to enjoy at the back end. That whether you recruit people or not, your team has grown. That back end has set in for you. The back end continues because at back end, there's no how you won't be hitting diamond between diamond and crown diamond every week. So you're also on the leadership bonus. You're sharing 3%. Now I put something here at 12 countries only. At 12 countries only. What does that mean? It means that imagine when this company goes to 20, 30, 40, 50 countries. What do you think the 3% that this company share will look like? What do you think it's going to look like? Let me quickly run. Time is fast spent. And that is the all end. Let me now show you the business behind the plan. The business behind the plan. Now, there are 4 major systems in pure business model, 4 major systems. And I need you to know, because some people will come into next one, they say, we are not making money in pure. See, the reason why you're not making money in pure depends on the system you adopted. But can I tell you, everybody will make money in pure, everybody. But some people will make more money. And it depends on the business model you adopted. So I'm going to take you through this 4 business model right now. So you now begin to put yourself, where do you think you have been playing all this while? It's important you know. So let me quickly run you through this 4 pure business model. Then I take my leave. The first one is our retail system. Retail system. And you know, our retail system is about 25% and above markup. You know, I don't want to bore you with those numbers, but it's something you can earn between 4,250 to 5,000 retailing our product, and that is huge. And there is something very powerful about that retail, that you can decide that all you want to do is to retail both online and offline, and that is the business you want to do with Pure. Fine, Pure provide that platform for you to leverage on retail, and you make good money, but there's still more money to be made. Now, the second system is the referral system. Referral system. And if you look at my slide, you see that I divided into 2. I put something here without auto ship, and I put something here with auto ship. Let me tell you how powerful this is. This is the first company, American company, that I've seen that you can earn money without being active. That is massive. That is massive. What does that mean? This company says, if you are not interested in building team and you are using the product, and peradventure you see someone who say, this what product I use, you are looking good, and you don't want to sell to the person because you don't want to retail, you can refer him to the company, and all you need to do, give him your ID. Once you go to the company, register and buy the product, the company say, hey, Mr. John, you have done business with us, and your reward is 5,550 if the person bought something of 40,000. Fantastic business. And what you have earned 13.5%. That's what you've earned. You refer somebody again, he comes, oh wow, he said this product is fantastic. He goes to the company, buy product 160,000. The company is going to pay you about 18.5%. That is 11,100. Good business. You refer someone, he goes, wow, this product is good. He goes and buy again. The company pays you. He buys something of 320K. The company pay you 37,000. That is so. The company says, for the fact you are not active, you are still doing business with us. If that is enough value for you, I need you to go to the chat room and say strong value. That you are not active, yet you are earning. That you have done business with them. Now with AutoShip, you are going to earn much more than that, because where you earn 5.5 here, you're going to earn 7.4 here. AutoShip means you are active by yourself. But because people ask us, saying, what if you are not active for the next 3 months? And I see someone who wants to register, yes, they can. The company has a system that accommodates you. The company have you in mind to create this system. And kudos to Dr. Benjamin and the team that we're able to look at this and say, even though you are not active, you can still do business with the company. And I love this, because some people cut off from companies because they feel they are not active. They can't bring any new people, because they feel if I bring any new person and I'm not active, I'm not going to earn. No, it's not like that in Pure. If you are not active, if you bring any new person who sign up in the business, Pure recognize you have done business with them, and they reward you because you have done business with Pure. So That is the second business model, which is referral system. I go to the third one, and this is the third one. Fantastic. This is the Stockist system. And Stockist system have been so designed that you can make good money. Now, I always encourage people who want to do Stockist, make sure you are building team that will. Okay, Charles, I think do I have this? I think I have just 3 slides more. I'll be true. I think I have 3 slides more. Now, our Stockist system. I hope people are getting value. I hope there's value. People are getting value. Okay. Now look at our Stockist system. Now I was interacting with somebody the other day. He said in their company, for you to be a Stockist, you need 7 million to be a Stockist. I'm like, 7 million? He said yes. I said, okay, what do they pay them once they do the stock? He said, maybe if you do 7 million, they pay about 1.5, but they don't pay cash. They give them product. I'm like, wow, don't do that. That's in pure. So I now asked him again, what is the percentage you get when the person, I said, do you people restock? He said, yes. He said, at each product that the person move, he gets 6%. I'm like, wow, 6%. I said, you know, we do 10%. The guy couldn't believe me. I said, we'll do 10%. And you know, the interesting thing about Stockist program, you don't need 1 million to start with as low as 640,000. And what do you need to do? Once you register, you have activated your own, you just pay for this package, get the agreement, sign, and you start your business. Now, this is what happens. Once you do 640, what do you get? Within 8 days, this company pay you 129,500. Now, this 640 gives you a point volume of 1,000 points. That's what it gives you. You get 129,500 within 8 days. And what do you get again? Once your product finishes and you restock, the company gives you 10%. 10% is 64,000 anytime you restock. And the company says, we are going to restock about 35 times. Now, if you restock with 35 times, you're going to get total value of 2.3. And if you minus your capital, you have made profit of 1.7. This is different from the commission you are earning from the company. This is different. Now, if you do 1,280,000, you get about 259,000 within 8 days as your commission. Then anytime you restock, you get 128,000. There's 2,000 PV assigned to it. And if you restock 35 times, look at what it is, about 4.7. If you take away your capital, you have made 3.4. Now look at the big masquerade, 5,120,000. You get 1,030,000 paid within the first 8 days you did this. And anytime you restock, you get 512,000 and 8,000 PV is what is actually assigned to this. But look at this, if you restock 35 times, you must have hit 18 million. And if you take away your capital, you have made profit of 13.8 million, massive. So why do we share this? For some of us, you have reason, some of us need to enter Borno State and take over that state. Some of us need to enter Nasarawa, Adamawa, and take over because of what we have. We have a product that is working, we have a Stockist system that is working. And finally, the last business system is our team building system. Now, team building system has 3 benefits I want to share quickly with you. Team building system. Remember, I said everybody makes money in Pure, but some people make more money than others, depending on the system you engage. We welcome everybody to Pure, but there are systems that engage different people. For me talking to you right now, I'm engaged with team building system. That's what I'm working on. There are people, what they are dealing with right now is with Stockist system, fine. There are people with reference system, there are people with retail system. But I have guys on retail system that makes about as much as about 1 million naira a month. They are not interested in recruiting anybody, and the Pure accommodates them. Now, let me quickly share 3 things about team building. Now, team building have all these things going for team building. You can see, it's like team building has all the things. And I tell anybody that cares to that, I say, see, don't envy team builders because they are sacrifice they are going to make. It's going to take you out of your comfort zone. It's going to make you leave your family for a while. Because, you know, Gary Bonnet said something. He said, we don't go to work. He said, we'll go to war. So if you are going to take this 10 ways to make money as a team builder, that means it's going to go to war. It's not work anymore. Because this is our strong why. Because you are building a team. Remember, you are not just building a team, you are taking market share. That's what you are doing. Okay? Now, what is our team building system? Basically, it's invitation, presentation, registration, launch, repeat. Invitation, presentation, registration, launch, repeat. That is the team building system. Once you continue to do this, you grow your team. I don't want to go into detail. Dr. Ben has been taking us on some of the detail, but I don't want to go there. But look at this structure, which I think we should look at for some of us. This is, I was telling you about 5 on your right, 5 on your left, and you build a balanced team. Now, it means on your first level, there's 10 people here. On your second level, there'll be 100. Third level, there'll be 1,000. And fourth level. Now, this is the number. Let me tell you, if you sit down and plan yourself in the next 5, 10 years, you're going to hit this figure. You're going to hit this figure. This is 5 by 5, as in 10 your first level. So this is the system that I am building, that I now tell my team people to build. So this is the structure that we are running. And I think the last thing I want to say is this. Looking at all these possibilities, I'm rounding off now. Looking at all these possibilities presented above, one particular thing is missing, and that is what? One particular thing is missing, and that is what? And that is you. And that is you. And that's why that thing you are looking at is pointing at you. The industry is ready. The company is ready. The system is ready. The business models are ready. The question is, are you ready? Are you ready? That's the big question I want to leave with you tonight. Are you ready? And the last thing I want to say, let's look at what you must not lack to take your market share in Pure. Let's look at what you must not lack. And I think that's my last slide. What you must not lack. And what are those things? You must not lack vision, which is your strong why. What is your why? So I don't care if you are in mobile or you are in any oil and gas in the world. I can tell you that my industry creates a revenue of $187 billion. That is my strong why. And remember, I'm not here as a staff. I'm creating market share every day. Everybody that buys my product is a market share. I get them to use it over and over again because it's a lifestyle. Remember, you must have your vision, which is your strong why. You must have faith, because everybody has faith in something. Faith in God that is going to help you. Whatever your faith is, you must know that no man builds network alone. There's a God factor. There's a faith factor that helps you to build. But another thing, you must have self-belief. You must believe in yourself. You must believe I can do it. I can become that leader that can attract that market share. I look at Jared Bonnet. The last time I looked at him, he only had one head. Jared only had one head. And he has shown us the possibility that is doable. And he made that statement. And Jared, if you're on this call tonight or you're not here, your team members are here, I salute you. I love what you do. That word he said that they set me on fire. He said you didn't go to work, he went to war. And every day I've been telling my friends, my team members, I said we are not working, we have gone to war and we must win. So self-belief is important, courage, because in this journey, sometimes you might lose, but you need courage to continue. You need courage to move on. And you need commitment. And you need discipline. And finally, you need persistence. People are going to tell you, oh, Innocent, you've been on this thing for how many years? See, never mind. It's like a bamboo tree. Once you continue, one day, some things are going to happen. The right leaders are going to be attracted. It doesn't matter who is leaving your team right now. That is not the most important person in this business is you, not the person who is leaving. Once you understand this thing, you know what? You are one of those people that will step out and be counted in the Hall of Fame of Pure in the next few years. Thank you.
Wow. All right, so what we're going to do is that I'm going to unmute everybody, and when I unmute everybody, I want you to scream, yes! Come on, let's do it! Yes!
It's awesome!
Amazing!
Wow!
It's
amazing.
Not time to screen.
People.
I'll tell him. I'll tell her what of
Nice one, nice one, nice one.
Is that not powerful? Is that not powerful? Right. So I'm gonna mute everybody back. I'm gonna mute everybody back.
It is awesome.
All right, Charles. Let's mute everybody back. Charles, let's mute everybody back.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
I just started my pure business. I just started. Go in the group and type in, I just started. I just started. Because man, Innocent is taking this to another level. I told you guys that, listen, you are going to change after Innocent was done. Because what Innocent has done, man, hats off to Innocent. Thank you so much, Innocent Daniels, for such a powerful perspective understanding of what the pure business is. I mean, we are like, we just started all over today. Like, we never knew about this. I mean, it just feels like this is the first time we just heard this. So we are really excited about that, and we are very thankful. So thank you so much, Innocent. Thumbs up to you. Hats off to you. You know, I was looking at the participants. Not one person left the training because what you were doing was so powerful. So thank you so much. We are I mean, go in the group and say, thank you, Innocent. Everybody, you got to do this. I want to see 265. Thank you. Thank you, Innocent. Thank you. Let's go in the group. Thank you. I know you got it. Man, this is brand new. This is huge, and this is big. And this is the quality of leadership you have here at Pure. This is the quality of people you can stand next to each other and grow together. Thank you, Innocent Daniels. But guys, man, it is so exciting. I'm so honored. But one thing I also want to do is I want to leave you with something very important, because Innocent has given you the tools that you need. And then we got the COVID-19 situation right in front of us. So what are you going to do after getting so bombarded with all this information by Innocent? What are you going to do now that the economies all around the world are opening up again? What are you going to do? What steps are you going to take? What strategies are you going to implement that will take you to the level that Innocent has set you up for? Because trust me, if your business does not change after Innocent Daniels, then I don't know what else you need. But to do that, I'm going to invite Charles. And Charles, you got to be speedy Gonzalez this time around. You got to be really quick. But I want Charles to talk to you about steps and strategies you can take that will take you, that you can implement right now as coronavirus is wrapping up, that will take your business to the next level. So Charles, go ahead, please.
Right, thank you everyone. This is really an amazing opportunity. I want to thank Dr. Ben for his mentorship. I want to thank Dr. Ben for the enabling environment he has really created for success for every IBO listening right now. But the truth of the matter is that knowledge is easy, but decisions are very expensive, and only very few people take decisions. It's never about what Mr. Innocent has just said now. It's about what decision are you going to make right now. That's the most important thing. You see, information makes us high, like, you know, when you take drugs and other things, it makes you high. But when you come down low, what are you going to fall on now that you've been lifted by the information that you've gotten? So it's very, I'm just going to be right now, the most important thing to understand that there may never be a normal again. So ladies and gentlemen, we have to prepare for the new normal. And in preparing for a new normal, I had to dig into some study and see what is happening around the world. Go for the statistics Mr. Innocent brought. Based on what's happening right now, there's this particular app right now. The owner, the founder, and the CEO, just his wealth rose by 77% in the midst of a crisis. By the time I'm through with this slide, you'll get to understand that the best of your opportunities are not hidden in the easy, comfortable moments you have. The best of your opportunities are actually hidden in the things that stare at you as obstacles. that stare at you as challenges where your opportunities are hidden. And in moments of opportunity, some people bail out and run and hide. But in the moment of opportunity, only very few leaders, you know about the Pareto principle, only very few leaders are able to stay in the midst of the storm and say, I am going nowhere, I must make this happen. In other words, your dreams can never be shaken by any challenges if you really envision right. So look at Jeff Bezos, Amazon, Walmart. I'm going to go deeper so you'll understand how these people are able to, the consciousness that they have, the mental conditioning that they had that has actually put them in the level that they are in. So remember, it's never going to be a new normal. Now, where does pure lies? But before I go to pure, you would remember what you brought into any place is the most important thing. Pure is not more important than your dream. Pure is not more important than your goal. So question I have for you this very evening, where all of our dreams fall within this, if you've done integrative psychotherapy, psychology, you understand the Maslow hierarchy of needs. Psychological needs, air, water, food, those are normal. Safety needs, love and belonging, esteem, self-actualization. Every of our dreams, please, I want you to get into the chat room right now. Why did you come to Pure? What is that dream? If money is that dream, yes, you need to write money. If to leave a legacy for your children is that is the reason you go, then write it down. But every of our dreams, it falls within this matrix. And it's very important. Some of you, let me give you some, I like to play with facts a little. Some of them have listened to the Access Bank MD boldly coming on and talking about 75% of workforce being lost. Now, the question I have for you, thank God it's Monday. Let's get to Tuesday, get to work on Wednesday, and your tells you that you are fired. What would you fall back on? What is your safety net? Where would your goals, where would your dreams fall on? Would your dream actually encounter a stampede? Would that be an accident? Where would you need to begin to put that in your mind? If you are fired tomorrow, what will you fall back on? I see the funny thing about being fired sometimes, some people don't understand. When you think about maybe an employee or an employer, being fired out when you yourself would not get up. Now, let me get a slide that talks about that. That's what I'm trying to talk about. Your mind is an entire city. Your mind is like an organization itself. Your mind is structured in several multi-million neurons running around your mind. If you don't coordinate that power, you are not going to produce anything. So your mind is an entire city. So I'm not just talking about employment in terms of, your paycheck. I'm talking about employment with yourself. Agreement you when you wake up. At work every morning. When do you wake up in the morning? What dreams do you wake up with? What systems do you wake up with? Who do you call? Where are your prospects? Who are the people that needs to hear the message that you are hearing now? Where are they? Your mind is an entire city. And where does belief come from? The reason why we don't get our dreams are mainly because of this, our environment, our future vision, past results. You allow your event to control you. You have less knowledge about everything. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to start your mind this morning. How you see yourself is very critical. So I need to rush so that I can really hit on some very critical points that can help you begin to develop some very important skills that can really help you build your business to massive level, even in this system. You see, never settle for less. I'm speaking to you right now. It's not about Charles. I'm speaking to you right now. It's not about Dr. Ben. I'm speaking to you right now. It's not about Pure. It's about your dream. And the reason some of you are not hitting that level, some of you right now have gotten to some places, but you told yourself a diamond, don't go for less. If you told yourself a diamond, don't fall on silver. If you told yourself a diamond, don't fall for gold. You know what someone said years ago? He said you don't win the silver. He said you lose the gold. I don't know how many people that touch. You don't want to win the silver, you lose the gold. You know why? Because when you are going for gold, don't settle for less. Don't settle for less. So, ladies and gentlemen, that this system we always say, the sky is no longer your limit. Your belief is your limit. I believe I'm self-limiting belief. I want to go to skills that this day. Some very important skills that you must build if you are going to not just we're not talking about survival. We're talking about getting to that level where you can build enormous momentum that your old self yesterday doesn't even know where that is coming from. And these are 5 things, or basically 6 I'm going to talk about: decision-making skills, social relational skills. You will attract the people that you attract at the level of your mindset. You will attract the people you attract every day according to the level of your mindset. So you need to bring social skills. You need to bring relational skills. You're not going to find Dangote under the bridge. You're going to find him in a class of place. You're not going to find the governor, in one suburb. No, you're going to find in a kind of place. What audience are being called to? What social skills you have? What relational skills you have? I'm going to also be talking about emotional intelligence. I'm going to talk about public speaking skills. That is very key. The reason some of you will not do well in your business, or you're not doing basically, is because you're not learning some of these things. Then another thing that's very important is not marketing. We have gone past the 4 P's marketing now. We're talking about smart marketing skills. I'm going to touch that. I think I'll start from that in this series. And then we're going to talk about online digital skills. Now, smart marketing skills, basically, what you need to do right now, see, let me tell you, the most boring people on the face of the earth are marketers. Nobody wants to listen to a marketer. They are tired. They know you are bringing something. Said they are not interested. So stop selling products, start selling problems. Stop selling products, start selling problems. The reason that man is going to buy a cleanse is not because the name is cleanse. The reason to buy it is because the problem he wants to solve. So you need to remind people about their problems. Get into the sector, understand, because if you lose this information, you have lost it all. The reason a lot of you are failing basically is because you are trying to sell products every single time. And so you have not gotten into the mind of the people. Now, when you come a product, what the people call networkers, they have come again. You see, they have come again. And then different things now happen. So what you need to start doing, you need to evolve smart marketing skills. For example, you get to someone right now, and I'll give you a particular example I used one time. I've been into sales for quite a long time, and it's based on record. One of the things I used one time is that I got into a particular scenario, and I saw that this guy was, he and he's a very big time seller of something. And then he and his team, it was a period of the football era. I left what I was coming to market. I went straight into football. See, by the time I stayed and I heard, my voice was loud. By the time I'm not a football person. By the time we finished that match, it was time for the man to relate with me. He no longer asked me what I was selling. The next thing said, don't bother. In short, whatever it is okay. You see, what am I trying to say? Remove your mind from product consciousness. Sell health. Sell money. People want to see their dreams. Then perception is very important. And that's where you dress on every single day you wake up in the morning, you dress on 3 levels. That is why you wake up with a mind that tells you in the morning everything is wrong. You wake up with a mindset where you are angry. You make up the mindset that everything is going well. It's going to affect not just your mindset. It's going to affect it's going to affect your spirit. It's going to affect your physical nature. So on 3 levels, number 1, you dress spiritually. We all do that a lot of time. We pray. You need to have that divine, you need to have that spiritual base. Really believe that I'm not just setting out, but I'm setting out with somebody within me. If you're a Christian, I'm good at. I'm saying now with greater is he that is in me than he that is God. That is one level. Second level you dress is that you dress mentally. You begin to tell yourself things. I can't be poor. I'm too rich to be poor. I'm too be empty, too healthy, sick. To formulate this kind of affirmation. I'll talk about affirmation later, but let me on this suit. Now on those 3 levels is critical. And then the 3rd level, please suit up according to the audience.
Look at this.
The mistake a lot of people make is that you want to get, let's say for example, you want to get some people within the banking sector now, and then you just wear some flabby kind of clothes and get in there. The first thing people buy is not what you sell. The first thing they buy is your appearance. So if you're called that category of audience, dress to suit them. If you are in the marketplace, don't suit up. Nobody wants a manager at that point. They want to go to them in the image, or rather, what do I say now? You need to get to that category of people in the image that they understand. If it's a place where at the end of the day they don't speak Queen's English, don't go there and blow English about place, Cascara, Sakrada, all those. No, you need to break it out. Oh God, this thing go. You need to speak the language of the audience you are going to see. Next thing I want to talk about is what I refer to as a phone detox. Please, this is very important. I need you to get to the chat room and answer this question. You are the height of your dream is going to be dependent on the 7 closest people to your space. I will say that again. The height of your dream is going to be dependent on the 7 closest people close to your space. I call this a phone detox, and I need some of you to do this for the next 7 days. Now, these are just some. There are more questions, but I don't have all the time. I would have put about 7 critical points as when it comes to phone detox. Number one, what percentage of your contacts right now are on your tree presently? If there is less than 20, then you have not done well. Then you need to improve your communication skill to get more people. Your wealth. Listen, in your phone, if you know the power behind the average phone, you will be amazed what you can do with your phone alone. Then another thing you need to understand, you need to ask yourself again, what percentage of contacts in your phone right now is bigger than you? Now, this is actually where the big fish becomes dangerous. If you discover that 75% of people on your phone contact are people that listen to you, then you are in problem. Because you are not going to move to your next level of height. Never settle with a trophy in hand. Pursue the next big thing. I don't know if you have got your rank, next big thing. And if it's big thing, we need to have people like mentors, coach around you. So at least, remember what I said, if you have 75% of your contacts right now as people that only just listen to you, then you are in soup. You need to have at least 25 to 30% of your contact that you listen to, you draw inspiration from. Then see, inspiration is contagious, brothers and sisters. Ladies and gentlemen, inspiration is contagious. If you are within a circle that don't understand how to run with their dreams, you will remain with your past. So that's very important. The third important thing I'll just leave here is that you need to, what percentage of contacts right now are aiming for higher dreams like you? When you are down, that is the only percentage of contact that can reach you with the great type. That's very we'll leave it here. I believe that there'll be another time to talk about it. Another very important skill you need to do is what we refer to as vision body. My God. The reason, see, your mind was not created for retention. Your mind was created to catch pictures. When you can't trap them somewhere, you need to have a visual vision board. You need to have a physical vision board. And what is a vision board? Because simply, it could just be a cardboard paper, something at the back of you. On my vision board now, you are seeing pure. You're seeing pure. So it could be, what kind of cars do you like to drive? Put it on your vision board. It doesn't matter whether you can afford it now or not. You know what the importance about vision board? You need to feel, see, every single time, your mind is never an idle land. There is always something negative or positive in your mind. Now, if there are more negativities in your mind, you are going to tend towards being a non-entity. But if there is more positivity in your mind, you are going to go towards your dream. We call it imagery, and then we call it memory. Memories has to do with the past. Imagination has to do with your future and your future. And somebody says sight has to do with what you can see. Vision has to do with what you can become. So you need to trap everything you can come on paper. Give one important critique spiritually about it, what I just got to learn. A vision board is not just about you yourself. A vision board is your reminder to God that these are the things I want. Permit me to just bring out what the good book said. The good book says something. It says he is going to grant us our heart desire. So what desire have you painted on paper? What desire have you painted in your mind? What desire do you run with every day? Another thing you should be is a strong attraction skills. Listen, the mistake anybody now in the COVID-19 is the mistake they should ever make is to listen to you. That they should ever make. You know what? Because you're so good to do to it that when people are glued to you, they don't want to go. I don't know whether you're listening to me. You need to get to that level, build a strong attraction system. You can see what I wrote. The height of the type of people you attract is determined by the height of your confidence level. Everywhere you get into, the first thing you must be armed with is confidence. The reason some of you are listening to me right now, you have not gotten to the governor of your state is because you have less confidence. I don't care wherever you are. The reason some of you right now in your church, you are not known as someone that you know has been able to create a level of success for able to see and draw. Now, when you draw more people to, guess what? It changes your bank account. But that's not the only thing. It also changes their life. It changes their life. So you need to remember, if you are going to, when you increase your self-confidence, you also increase the type of people that you get into contact with. I just have about 3 more slides and then that'll be all. Now, this affirmation, I want you to do this, please. You can take a picture. This day is very important. I thank Dr. Ben for this particular opportunity. I thank everybody on Especially right now for this particular opportunity. Affirmations are critical. See, it doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter motivational speaker, nothing is working. It's a big lie. It works. It works. And I want to tell you how this works. You need to wake up every day quoting this. Now, within affirmation, affirmation must carry where you want to go to. Affirmation must carry your gratitude of where you are right now. In other words, you are selling yourself. We sell our future to We tell our future to tomorrow. But sometimes we don't know how to draw our future as a role. We don't know, and this is how to do it. Number one, I am so happy. I want to get into the chat room right now and do this. You can see how powerful it will become. I am so happy and grateful right now that you can put the date. Dr. Ben, now this is another mistake a lot of you make. Dr. Ben took us on a 90-day plan. How many of you, where are you in that 90 days? Or you haven't forgotten? You don't even know where you wrote the date down. You need to get back. That's actually how to recollect. See, recollection is very important, where affirmation, where confidence is needed. David defeated his Goliath by recollecting that he has defeated the bear and the lion. And so Goliath was not a problem. And I learned something from my mentor, Dr. Ben, today. He said, Goliath did not die the day Goliath died. David had killed Goliath severally in his mind, to the point that the day he met the real Goliath, it was not a problem. Now, what are your Goliath? Fear. What are your Goliaths? Inferiority complex. What are your Goliaths? I don't have anybody to meet. What are your Goliaths? I don't have enough money. Those are Goliaths that you need to see. The fight begins from inside of you. You need to fight it out. So remember, I am so happy and grateful that by this date, I will be at, if it's a blue diamond, see, don't go for diamond. Diamond has been taken. Don't go for blue diamond again. Blue diamond has been taken. What you need to aim for now are bigger things. You need to aim for black and Charman black diamond. You need to aim for crown diamond. So write it down, write the rank down, sign, send this to yourself, sign and put a date, put it somewhere around you so that every morning you wake up, you are seeing something in your dreams, you are seeing something on your fridge, you are seeing something on your wardrobe, somewhere. Very critical. These are some information. I will leave this because of time. I want to stop in the next 2-3 minutes. You also need to have the right mental conditioning. Your positive thinking is very important. Read the right books, read the right books, read the right books. You need to read books. Go and read that or that. Go and read the Billionaire Next Door. Go and read books that reshape. Now, you may not like reading. You can take one chapter in a day and you'll be amazed what it can do to your mind. Mr. Innocent talked about a book. Go get it. Self-confidence is very important. Mental toughness is very important. Focus and concentration. The reason a lot of us never hit our dreams is that we are too distracted. Some of you are too comfortable to be rich. Let me say that again. Some of you are too comfortable to be rich. You're comfortable with the average. And so anytime you're comfortable with mediocrity and average, you are never going to go far. You need concentration on where you say you want to go to. The higher you see, the better you run. Relaxation and stress reduction also are very important. I want to leave you with just some two other codes. If you accept a limiting belief, then it will become a truth for you. Dr. Ben brought this quote in one of the training the other day. If you accept a limiting belief, it will become a truth for you. Somebody say whether you believe it's going to happen or whether you believe it's not going to happen, it is true. So that's very important. So on a life basis, please remember, a new mindset creates new results. It's not about Charles Finance, it's not about anybody right now. What new mindset? Listen, I want you to get into that chat room and tell yourself, by tomorrow morning, before 9 a.m., I'm going to call 20 new prospects. Tell yourself before 10 p.m. tomorrow, I'm going to check on my downlines. Tell yourself that before 12 o'clock, I'm going to review what I said I was going to do in 8 o'clock. And tell yourself that before 10 p.m., I'm going to check be sure that this new mindset I've received today will produce new results. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Wow. And today is fire. Today is fire. Charles, we really appreciate you. That was awesome. Charles, I am so glad that we had you and Innocent take this training today. I want everybody to go in the group and type new mindset. I mean, it's important. It's important. New mindset. We're finishing up. We're finishing up. We're wrapping it up. You guys have been great audiences and all that. Thank you so much, Charles. Thank you so much, Innocent. But I mean, is Charles not amazing, guys? I mean, is Innocent not super fabulous? Man, we have the best of the best. But I want to leave you guys with one thing. You got to hear this. Do not go. I want to leave you with one thing, just one thing. Think about this. This morning, at about 3 in the morning, I woke up and I was thinking about the fact that I woke up. Waking up actually made me start to think about the fact that I went to sleep in the first place. But do you remember, do you guys realize that when we go to sleep, we don't hope to wake up? Do you guys realize that? When we go to sleep, we don't hope to wake up. We wake up. So in other words, when we go to sleep, we have, number one, we have faith in our maker or our God that he's going to take us there, right? And then secondly, we do the action of sleeping and we get results. So it is like, it's same with your dreams. If you have a dream, it should be automatic. If you have a goal, it should be automatic. Once you have faith, and then you got the drive, and then you take actions, you are definitely gonna wake up the next day in a brighter and a better place. So I'm telling you guys have everything it takes, just like Charles said, just like Innocent has presented to everybody today. We have what it takes. All we need is a new mindset. All we need is to tell ourselves that this is our moment. This is our time. We are going to be the greatest network company ever. We are going to wake up on the other side successful, because when we have a desire, to be successful, when we have the drive to be successful, and we just do this one thing that it takes to be successful, we take action, massive action. Results are guaranteed. Just the same way as when you go to sleep. After you say your prayers, you close your eyes, you don't hope to wake up. You wake up the next day. So remember, anything you can dream, anything you can desire, it's possible if you take massive action. And at Pure, we do take massive action. Every one of you here is designed for success. Every one of you here is going to be super, super successful. Remember, your future is not a distant, faraway land or distant, faraway phenomena. Your future is in your heart. It is now. All you got to do is take actions, and it will take you to the next level. So thank you, everybody. We appreciate you guys coming on call. Next week is going to be hot. It's going to be amazing as well. But man, are we changing lives? Are we impacting ourselves? Are we becoming better? So we appreciate you. So go get some rest. But remember, the new beginning starts now. You've gotten the data from Innocent Daniels. You've gotten the steps you need to take from Charles. I look forward to seeing everybody at the top. We are excited for everybody. We cannot wait to celebrate everybody. So have a good day. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Ben.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Ben.
Thank you.
God bless you, Dr. Ben.
God bless everybody.
Yeah. We appreciate.
We're loving it. We're loving it.
We'll get there. We'll get there. I'm in Nigeria. We are getting there.
I'm with you 100%. I know that. You
Yeah,
cannot get there with all this thing that we're all getting. So very excited. I see billionaire mindset. I see you. Thank you very much, everybody.
My mind is loaded up now. My mind is loaded up now. I'm getting there.
That's what we want. That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Yeah, man. Thank you, dear. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah.
God bless you. God bless you, Dr. Ben.
Hello. Thank you.
Dr. Ben, can I be under you?
Thank you, Dr.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Okay, Dr. Ben, can I make a request?
Yeah, please do.
Now, the slide, the first presenter, the slide he made.
Yes, please.